Well, I have some very bittersweet news. After 8.5 years of living in this house, which we bought to be our forever home, it is time to move on. We found a house 15 minutes from my parents, 15 minutes from Tim's mom, a couple minutes from Tim's new work, and we are moving cities, and so it means we have to say goodbye to this house. But there's a really wonderful family moving in. We are so excited for them, and I think they're gonna love it as much as we have. This has just been a dream to live in this neighborhood, to have these neighbors, to create this home and make it exactly what we wanted, and we got our finishing touches done. And now we're leaving. And so I want to give you a tour, show you around, and let you see what we created, and then I'll have to give you a tour of our new house and you'll see what we are starting with, and we'll get to make it our own too. And so it's really fun starting over, it's scary, and at the same time, that's life, right? Everything changes. So we are excited to show you our amazing Richmond house, and sad to see it go, but excited for the next family. Hello and welcome to our house. So this is called a Richmond door. It is an all wood door and super popular here in Richmond. This is our foyer, which we have absolutely loved. It is so wide and open and airy, and it's a great place that we get to display some of our favorite pictures and mementos. Have a diffuser up there, and then also a map from our travels. So we have a lot in the United States, a little bit in Europe, and some in Asia. Tim got to go to Asia several years ago, so that's been fun adding to our map. Coming over here, you get to see our playroom. Now it looks a little different than when we were truly living in here, but these bookshelves have been the same. We created them, my goodness, really early on. We loved this fireplace. It's a real wood burning fireplace. And we had the guinea pigs over there. And this is where Pippi, our axolotl, lives. Let's see if we can check him out. Oh, he's back there. He might. Oh, we're gonna see his butt. There he is. Doesn't really want to show his face. Oh, there he is. Let's see, can you see him? He's cute. That's Pippi. But anyway, this has been my office. It's been the playroom. It's been the classroom. We have double doors here that go to our screened-in porch. I'll show you that in a minute. We have a nice bookshelf there, and we have had a couch on this wall. Now we have this craft table there. And then this rug came with us from our first house. And it was in the playroom there, which was the formal living room, and it came here because we love it. And even though it is dirty and stained and worn in a lot of places, we are completely obsessed with this rug, so it is coming with us. And then for showings, we had Tim's desk moved down here. So that is not always there, but worked out really well for showings. So there is our playroom and classroom and office, and we just love this room. Formal living room, if you want. One of the things that we did is we did add the recessed lighting when we first moved in. So that was one of the first things that we did. All right, so coming over here, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and show you this room. This is our room of requirement. This was a holiday gift for the kids one year that we took a little cupboard under the stairs and turned it into a Harry Potter storage center. So we have our brooms, our firebolt, our nimbus, and our, what is that one? I keep forgetting. clean sweep 6. So we have those. We have some chocolate frog cards. We have McGonagall's hat. We got some flying keys. Got some Hogwarts letters. So this has been really fun to hang stuff up over the years. We're gonna be sad to see it go, but this is gonna be a fun little hiding corner for another family now. And then continuing on, we have a half bath here. This is a really long bathroom, huge vanity. I don't think that we ever truly used it the way that we could. I think some treatment on the wall and wallpaper could be really pretty, but that will be for the next family to do. And then across the hall from there, we have our coat closet right here. So nice and big and deep coat closet there. Then we move into the kitchen where we have an eat-in kitchen, and it is a good sized kitchen. It's not huge. It's actually hard for 2 people to be working in here at once, but it is doable. One of the things that we recently added was that drink fridge. We had a garbage disposal for 8 of the 8.5 years we lived here, and just this summer we put in the drink fridge, and it was so worth it. We were really happy with it. During the pandemic, our dishwasher completely died when we had no ability to get another one, so we just went to Lowe's and said, what do you have in stock? And this was the only one they had in stock, so that's what we got. But there we go. We have a fridge there. Note about this fridge, it does say that it can do hot water, but we found that it actually leaks when you do hot water, so we don't do hot water. Oh, one other fun feature that we added in, this is reverse osmosis water. So just a note, nice and good, clean water. All right, we have a little desk area, which truly became more of a junk drawer and storage center for us. We have a pantry. I have no idea the shape of the pantry. Stocked and crowded. There we go. All right. Our laundry room. This is the 3rd version of the laundry room that we have had, but we really do love it. We had a leak over the summer on that wall, and so we redid it, and in doing so we got a stacking washer and dryer, and we put in a utility sink. So we have loved it, and sad that we won't be having a utility sink in the new house, but we'll find a place to put one in because it's really handy. And then here is a new hot water heater that needed to get replaced last year, so there it is. And then this room here, this is what made me fall in love with this house. How big it is, the vaulted ceilings, all of the light on both sides. We just love this room. Now, one of the things that was missing is that the fireplace did not have a hearth over it. So I went to a salvage shop and they had this piece of wood from a 1700s house here in Richmond, a floor joist. And so I had them make that, and we'll come up closer so you can see some of the really beautiful detail. So it is a floor joist from a really old local home, and then we had someone carve this for us. This is the first thing that we did because I knew I wanted a good fireplace, hearth, and so we had that done, and I have never regretted it. I feel like the fireplace would have been missing something otherwise. One of the things that I also love is this brick. It, I believe, was original to the house, but it looks like it's reclaimed brick. And even though the house is almost 50 years old, I wouldn't have expected brick to look this old. So I don't know the story of the brick, but I just love it. The brick on the outside of the house is the same. But then of course we have our built-in bookcases. And before we put the house on the market, it was completely full of books. I mean, every single row was stacked with books. And so of course we took some of that down and staged it, but we really have loved all of the storage that we get here. Very, very useful. Okay, let's go to the dining room. So we have lots of good doorways. It is compartmentalized, but I love it. So this is our dining room. The dining table itself is really big, but then we actually have 2 leaves for that dining table, so it can get huge. We put new lighting in. We have some of our paintings that we've collected, furniture that we've pieced together. We have some of our other mementos that we've gotten and collected. So you'll see a lot of that in our new house too. All right, one other thing that I forgot to show you is our back porch and our backyard. I'll do that before we go outside. So here's our back porch. For a while, we didn't have, I don't think, any furniture, but then we found this on Facebook Marketplace, and the wine barrel came from a friend of mine's winery and vineyard that she owns. So we bought that, and we've loved having this porch. I'm out here all the time. And then of course we have our backyard. Dogs go through the dog door. Oh, I love that. I love that there's a ledge there. Tim spent a lot of time this past year actually creating this system so that when the different screens needed to be redone, they could easily be popped in and out. That was a lot more of a pain before he took that time. But here's our backyard. We are on about half an acre between the front and the back, and it's just a really nice, beautiful little oasis in our corner lot there. The eating set that came with the house, that's gonna come with us too. I think it is. We'll see. But we put a zip line in there. The shed was already here when we moved in, but we put in our slack line, which I'm not sure if that's coming with us or not. We'll have to see. If it's not coming with us, we'll be probably replacing it with something almost identical. The hammock is one that Tim's parents gave us when we got married, so that's coming with us. We already know where that's gonna be, but it's great. We do have neighbors nearby, but you really can't tell or hear them at all, which is pretty nice. Fun fact, do you see that we have a little bit of electric up there in that tree? David, when he was little, used to say that there was a trash can in a tree. Can see why he would say that, right? Then over there, so we have kind of an L-shaped backyard. That little extra fenced-in area, we put in some raised garden beds, and I really couldn't grow anything, so what did I do? I put rocks in there from our travels. So we have a lot of rocks we're going to be moving to the new house. All right. Oh, our Mount Lego Olympus. This used to be in our playroom as well. They used to store Legos on that until they had too many Lego displays, ran out of room, and then we brought it out here for gardening. Our picture wall, pictures from our wedding, pregnancy, weddings of my grandparents, more rocks, babies. All right, let's go ahead and see upstairs. Oh, guess what? My grandmother painted that, so I'm happy to have that one. All right, our stairs, which has been really nice that it's not one big staircase that you do have to go up. So we're gonna start with the kids' bathroom up here. It is huge. I mean, when I say it is huge, it is huge. Audrey and David will oftentimes meet in the mornings and have little morning meetings right here. They have a little stool that they'll pull up and they'll be talking. We put some shelves up there too, just to have toilet paper available. Lots of storage space. If we were gonna stay in this house longer, we would have been replacing this with a double sink, but for now it works great. And then let's go see Audrey's room. So this is beautiful Audrey's room. She has her jewelry in there. She has her desk, which actually came from one of my offices. I didn't need it in my new space, and so we brought it home for her. Zebra mirror, that actually is real zebra. It's an antique. It's something that I bought when I worked at an antique store as a teenager, and so she has inherited that now. Her little chair for reading, her beautiful bed, her American Girl doll collection, and all of their clothes right there. And then her Groot and troll collection, and there's some Rapunzel there, all her favorites. And then her fish. She has a few fish. They come and go. It's a community tank, so there's a couple snails in there. That one is Cruella. She used to be black and white spotted, but she's actually turned all black over time, which is really fun. There is Sally there. Sally is really silly. Eventually, she's just gonna drop off of that and have a free fall down to the bottom. That is her boyfriend, Lightning McQueen. And then you have the ducks, which are 4 little rainbow fish back there. I don't know what kind they are. Oh, and then there's a frog in there too. And then her closet, which is huge, absolutely huge, and has built-in shelving on the side, which I always thought was so cool. She filled it with a lot of craft material. So that'll be interesting to see what she does with her closet in the new house. We're actually gonna have an entire craft room for her, which is really exciting because my girl loves crafts. All right, let's go check out David's. Here's my buddy's room. It is such a cool room. He has a couple of Lego roller coasters and a big tall bookshelf, and some of his panda collection is out, some's already put away. He has just a bunch of cuteness. Over here, this used to be some Minecraft Legos, but he put those away before the open house. And then just other little minifigs. This is his fish tank. He has a few fish in there. He has a snail or 2, and he has a pleco, which is a sucker fish. But the pleco's really smart. The pleco just lives behind the filter right there, because that's the best place to get food. So he just hangs out there all the time. All right. So his other loop roller coaster, which is fun, Come From Away. That was not his first Broadway show, but we had a friend from my years in the theater that was in the original cast, so that was one of David's first Broadway shows. We got the cast to sign it. And then here is his closet. Again, huge and great storage. This is gonna be so fun. Both rooms are the exact same size. It's just a little bit different because of where the window placement is. And so the nice thing is when you have 2 kids, they both get the exact same size room. All right, coming down, here is our guest room, which has been an office, a guest room, an office guest room, and now just a guest room. And it's a queen bed. We got this on our Buy Nothing group, which is amazing. And we just have, had a lot of fun making it our own. We're gonna leave this, so that'll be nice that stays for the new owners. And then another fair size closet in here, a little bit smaller room, but still great storage in there. We took some time and all of the handles got changed out this summer to, I can't tell if it's oil rubbed bronze or if it's black, but they all got changed out. And then this has been one of my favorites. This is what we call my apothecary. Has a whole bunch of supplements. Our bandages are there. Any of our hair stuff or shower stuff or nail things, that's all stored in there. And then this is our bedroom. Huge, huge, huge size. We've always loved how big it was here. This furniture came from my grandfather or my great-grandfather, and so we inherited it, and it's been really wonderful to have that piece. I think it'll probably find a home that's not our master bedroom in the new house, but that's okay. We have lots of good storage, a lot of good views. I don't know why I said storage. Oh, Amazon's here. So let's go ahead and check out the bathroom because we're right here. So this is the bathroom that you can see the entire video of the whole remodel process. But here it is in its finished form. We love it. We love everything about how it turned out. Absolutely beautiful. We love the little section here for putting on makeup. We love the storage. We love the toilet and the way that it's so easy to clean. Look at that, a skirtless toilet. We love the way that the shower ended up. It is so beautiful and peaceful in there. We love the other storage. The bathtub's amazing. I think I'm gonna treat myself to a couple baths before we go, because why not? We worked hard for that bathtub. And then moving over here, we have the closet. So this closet was finished right as we were putting the house on the market, but it's gonna be amazing for this next family. And if they want to change anything, they can get everything at IKEA. But it's been really fun to design this and just really make it what we wanted. Back here, shoes, laundry baskets. So very, very useful. All right, one other thing I'm going to show you, which is kind of weird to end a house tour with this, but in Richmond, we don't have basements, but we do often have walk-up attics. So let's go check it out. So this unfortunately can't be finished because of the beams, but look at how much storage we have had here. So it goes all the way from one side of the house to the other. So many boxes, so many bins, so much storage. And because it's in the master, it's so easy to get to. So very, very useful indeed. So the way that we have always come into our house is through our mudroom. So we've loved this space, putting the bench in there and just the extra storage. It is the same carpet that we moved in. It has held up very, very well. And then of course we have our garage, which is filled with moving boxes right now. So look past all of that to see what Tim built back here. He built this custom workbench, and these benches actually move. So that holds his table saw. This holds the workbench itself and lots of storage. He built that side. It used to just be that we had that one side over there, which was great, but we got to even it out. We've put in a whole home filtration system to help with the amount of chlorine that is in our water. And then recently we got this big freezer, which is staying with the house. That's exciting for them. So anyway, it's time to pack.